Kokataso, Kokataso, this is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa, 914 Westchester County, New York. Oh, well, turn off my camera. Turn it off. Mute my mic, etc. No, Kokataso, Kokataso. Kokataso means you're going to spank your child with a sandal or a flip flop shoe. Cocotazo. Cocotazo means you're going to spank your child. That's what it means. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Cocotazo means you're going to spank your child. You're going to spank them. You know how many times I got spanked in my life? Even when I was dealing with the sexual abuse. You know how many times I got spanked? And a man came into the room one day. He pulled off his belt. He said, I'm a Cocotazo Arabia for not being diligent in her school life. Nigga, you never had nothing against me. I never had nothing against you. He's dead now. I think about him every day, every day. All the men in my life know that man is very important. They know. Even the women know. The women I sleep with, they all know Cocotazo. I'm gonna tell you about that man. I'm gonna tell you about him. Because he told me nobody would ever believe me. I didn't have no mother, no father to protect me. My brothers and sisters running in that fucking basement. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. But what I remember is what was happening. And I started cocotassing him. he was he was somebody very interesting in my life. And I loved him. I loved him like I love a cousin or a brother or sister. Shout out to the chat. But I got weak. I got weak one day. He saw my breast was growing. He saw my everything was growing. He said, she's right. Let me touch her. Let me touch this young woman. Young woman, not a little girl. Young woman. And my parents found out about it. They said it's a relationship. It's a relationship. I kept carrying on with him until I was 14. I used to always run away from my house. Always run away. I used to always run away from the house. I was so discombobulated because I was getting beaten and sexually abused. Come on, man. Ain't no way you can deal with that. My adoptive father, he was someone to be reckoned with. He was always a scary nigga. He a bitch ass nigga, according to you. Niggas on YouTube. A bitch ass nigga! was sexually abusing me. And you said nothing, nigga. Your wife said nothing. Nobody said anything. You stayed silent like church mouse. That's why yo, when I left from that house, I learned everything about numerology, occult systems, other belief systems. That's what I went into. That's what I went into. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I felt so defeated as a young girl. I knew I was not beautiful. My face was never as beautiful to other people. Shout out to the chat. When I grow my hair long, that shit waves up. It waves up. You gotta cut that shit a certain way. But there was one day I was at my mother's house and she was having a class reunion. And there was an older woman there, around my mother's age, my adoptive mother age. And she saw me walking into the room. She saw me walking. She said, I want her. Cocotazo. I went into the bathroom. That woman went behind me, closed the door, locked the door. There was a lock on those bathroom doors. And she cocotazoed me with my pussy, everything. She said, Arabia, don't tell your mother nothing. When we came out that bathroom, my mother saw what happened. She saw what happened. She said, oh my God, this woman gonna be totally lesbian. Shout out to the chat. Coco Tasso. And when I went out on the floor, and that woman kept seeing me, and I kept seeing her, she rubbed my pussy, licked my pussy in that goddamn bathroom. Send a mass, motherfucker. Send a mass. And I became so entrenched with that woman. She had gray hair. She was beautiful. And she was not a sloppy motherfucker. Because they had to fix themselves before they come to that reunion. And my mother saw what happened. And she said, oh shit. The fuck is going on in that bathroom? Cocotazo. She licked my pussy, I licked her pussy. I grabbed on her, she grabbed on me. When I left out of that bathroom, I was never the same again. Cocotazo. Shout out to the chat. I always wanted that same female energy. I thought I felt it with Lonnie One Love. Lonnie One Love is not that way. Cocotazo. Bitch. Get the fuck out of here. But I remember when my adoptive parents started having those class reunions at their house. And my father used to get so discombobulated. He would get drunk before he drink. You know how you a bartender and you serving every people drinks? My mother was, my adopted mother was always on the floor. Cocotazo. And when I went into the bathroom that day, another woman came into the bathroom and we locked the bathroom door. And she sucked my pussy. I sucked her pussy. We body fuck. She rubbed my pussy. I was so awesome that day. I was awesome that day. Now the woman is no longer here. Angry with every woman. YouTube and my real life, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Cocotazo. I'm looking at my chat right now. I'm looking at my chat right now. We got 6 people in the chat. We got 10 ghost watchers. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Don't feel sorry for me. Because I knew what I wanted. At a young age, I wanted a mother. I wanted guidance. I wanted discipline. And a woman came in the bathroom area. And I was like 15 years old when they did this shit. 15 years old. The woman was much older than me. She was around my adoptive mother age. And we was locked in the bathroom. And she did whatever she had to do to me. And I loved it. I love when she rubbed my pussy. I love when she took down my underwear and looked my pussy. And she said, "You gotta do the same for me. I'm gonna train you how to do this." This is way before I went to fucking prison. Way before I went to the penitentiary. And we got out of that goddamn bathroom. My adopted mother saw everything. And she said, "Send him ass." When the woman asked for me, she said, "I'm gonna give you a certain amount of money to get this young lady in my house. You saw us in the bathroom. Let me pay the price." My mother never relented. She never gave up anything because she wanted me to be a young woman without all that. Selling mass, selling mass. When I came out that bathroom, I felt so lovely. I felt so loved. I really wanted to go with that woman. I didn't want to stay with my parents no more. I wanted to leave that night. Wanted to leave that night. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. In my lesbian life, I want my life. I'm not going to groom nobody. I'm not going to train nobody. Fuck all that. Want a woman that much older than me. Do the shit. Shout out to the chat. Because I know what it means. Because when you groom somebody, you're beating their ass. And that's what they did to me when I was in prison. Older women. I was like 25 years old when I came onto the compound, and I was like a little kid in a candy store. Cinemass, motherfucker. That's what Cinemass means. And I used to approach those women. And when they went into the bathroom area, you was mine. And when I came in there, in the shower area, you was at. We was in a different shower area. I crossed over and went to your shower area and rubbed on your body, licked your pussy, did everything I had to do. Hear me. Shout out to the chat. 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 I'm done. Because I'm thinking about a woman looking my pussy. And I want a woman in my bed. In my bed sheets. And Lonnie One Love basically is number one on my list. Number one on my list. She knew what she was talking about when she want to talk about sucking her pussy and buying new panties for herself. She do. Go over there on her page. She'll tell you. I don't give a fuck what Lonnie One Love is saying. But I know she's in love with me. I'm in love with her. I'm never gonna let Lonnie go. I'm never gonna let you go. Cinemass, motherfucker. Cinemass, my pussy area. Cinemass, your pussy area. Cause we want body fuck all night. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. I want Lonnie One Love in my bed, in my bed sheets. I want to look her pussy, my lollipop. My lollipop, motherfucker. Come on here. And scoot your ass up on my bed real quick. Not your ass, but I want your face area. I'm not gonna beat Lonnie, but I want Lonnie clitoris, her clit area, the G spot to be hit. Shout out to the chat. It is not rape. I know Lonnie wants me. Shout out to the chat. I don't give a fuck what nobody else say about me. I don't care. Shout out to the chat. We got 10 ghost watchers. We got 10 ghost watchers. 6 people in the chat, but we got 10 ghost watchers. I see everything that's going on in my chat. Shout out to the chat. I want Lonnie One Love to openly apologize on her channel. Openly apologize on her community wall and pay me my money. You have committed crimes against me, ma'am. If you can't give me no sex, at least apologize to me and put some money on my cash app. Shout out to the chat. Somebody paid a cash app over $100 the other day. And I was so surprised. Who did that? Who paid the $100 cash app? $100 cash app. Who paid it? Who paid it? Who paid that shit? I don't think it was Lonnie One Love. I think it was someone else. And they were trying to be discreet. But I'm flying towards Lonnie One Love. My wings way over me. I'm the Jeepy Creeper. Jeepy Creeper takes everything in. Shout out to the chat. Lonnie One Love. Are you my next wife? I don't know. I'm not too sure. But you like to pop popcorns. You like to do different things. Go to flea markets and all that. You like to do all this stuff. You like to cook. You like to clean. So you might be my next wife. Peace out, y'all. Cause that phone. Oh shit. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Cause I'm gonna get rid of that goddamn phone. I apologize, y'all. That was my other phone doing another alarm system thing. And that's what they do. But my thing is, Lonnie One Love, you talking all this shit about me, you calling people against me, you really want to be my wife. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I don't give a fuck who in the chat. I want Lonnie One Love to hit this fucking panel. Hit the fucking link, bitch. You wanna talk all this shit? Drop the link again. Cause I know that bitch is already awake. I already know. She's awake. She's driving her little Uber. That's what she does. That's what she does. It's not dropping. Whatever. Let me see if it did drop. Yep, it did drop. There's my link. Lonnie One Love. You wanna be my wife? You wanna be my wife? I know she wants to be my wife. Cause she knows when she come here, she be well taken care of. But you better respect my gangster. Respect my chat. I'm always gonna be on my fucking phone, my fucking tablet, wherever I'm at. Shout out to the chat. 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 Lonnie One Love, hit the fucking link. Brooklyn Lady Ellie, hit the fucking link. Y'all niggas ain't gonna hit the fucking link. Lonnie One Love. I'm gonna tell you something about you. Tell you something about you real quick. You a jump off nigga. And what I mean about jump off nigga, you put certain shit out here about yourself and then wanna play victim. Bitch, you put that sex tape out. He shared it to wherever he wanted to share it to. You was vulnerable. You ain't gonna be vulnerable no more, bitch. Hit the fucking link. Or go onto my email. Or call me a little bit later behind Brooklyn Lady Ellie. Brooklyn Lady Ellie, don't call me no motherfucking more, bitch. I don't need you calling my phone. I need Lonnie One Love calling my goddamn phone. Whatever number you coming from, baby girl, I see you. I'm not gonna cocotasso you. I'm not gonna beat you. I'm not gonna mistreat you. Just treat me the way I need to be treated. A lot of people say, well, Arabia, Barbosa. I hate to tell you, but Lonnie One Love don't want you. She want me. In the back of her mind, her subconscious. She knows I rub her pussy all night. When Lonnie come out of that goddamn shower or bathtub or whatever, Lonnie ain't that heavy. I can handle Lonnie. Beat Lonnie. But I don't want to beat Lonnie. Lonnie, open your legs. Open your legs. And feel my energy licking your lollipop. Shout out to the chat. I don't care who in the chat. I want that bitch in my bed. Want that bitch in my fucking bed. In my fucking bed sheets. In my fucking arms. I want her. And she might never come. So I gotta pick another bitch. And one of my people say, go on the dating app and do that. Shout out to the jet. It's gonna be the same thing while I'm doing Lonnie. Lonnie really want me. Lonnie want me bad. She want me to suck her pussy, look her pussy, suck it real great. We're gonna body fuck, but she want dick action, so I will find it for her. I got my own strap on. See, when a woman see a strap on, they become afraid. That's what they do. Shout out to the chat. When you see a real strap on, you become afraid. You took all this shit on social media, all social media platforms. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of Lonnie One Love. I'm gonna fuck her till she get tired and wrap her arms around me and say, I'm your girl. I'm your girl. You better not put no what is that? The banner tea in my fucking drinks on my food, bitch. Cause I'ma slap you every time you go into the fucking kitchen. Unless I'm actually sitting there. I want you to scramble me, scramble eggs, cook me, whole thing of bacon. I don't care if it's pork, I don't care if it's turkey. I want my bacon. You put it on my plate. We sit there, we talk, we laugh, we joke. Then we start feeding each other. And when the women feed me, I be feeding them. I forget about the food and throw up their legs, take off their pants, their panties, and throw up their legs. You know how many bitches I used to fuck in different kitchens? I don't give a fuck about that. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I'm out of here. Make your next drop. Okay, my baby? And give me your Cash App information. Hit my email address or go to Sis Robert Gutterman. He'll tell you how to get in touch with me. Peace. Namaste. Be out here.